welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So I finally had the time to actually sit down and do a chit chat video with you guys. It's been absolutely ages. I mean, I say that, but I'm always quite chatty in my videos, aren't I, guys? I'm trying to think, was the last time I actually done a chit chat video though? I don't actually know, guys. But it was a requested video, guys. It was a video about the ups and the downs of marriage. Now, for my nikah, it's going to be 2 years this year. So in August, it's going to be 2 years. And for actually moving in with Yusuf, it's going to be a month, like literally in the first couple of days of April. So to be honest, people would still think I'm fairly like newlywed. So I mean, the thing is, there's loads of look, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna get straight into it and we're just gonna give my own opinion. As a newlywed, should I say, actually having the thing is, look, at the end of the day, yeah, people always say that if you can go to the first year of marriage, then you'll be able to survive. Some people, apparently, when they go to their first year of marriage, they can't do anything to kind of look after the marriage, and then they just go their separate ways within the first year. Now, for me, I see it as more, you need to work it, whether there's anything to work majorly, or even if it's just understanding each other and learning things about each other, because for me, there's an advantage of being able to get to know someone new. For example, like, I never had an arranged marriage. I chose to get married to Yusuf. Like, that was like my choice. It wasn't like I said that I wanted an arranged marriage for my mum and dad to go and look for potential husbands for me. But you think that you know everything about your spouse, even if you have been with them before marriage, but you guys don't end up realizing, people that are not married, you don't end up realizing that you actually don't know them. You don't know their full habits, if that's what I should say. Should I say it in more words? Because at the end of the day, they have their habits. They have their habits that they wouldn't be taken out if you were to just meet them outside before they come back home. You'd be able to see, like, their waking up habits, their eating habits, their sleeping habits, their bathing habits, like, you know, if they leave the towel on the side or if they leave their socks on the side, for example. Yusuf doesn't do that, so that's kind of an advantage, good and a heads up for me. But to try and make you guys understand, that's just some of the things that you don't really think about. And I'm not saying that you need to think about that, guys, but if you're looking to get into marriage and you think you're quite young, I mean, everyone thinks they may be young or old in their own way, but if you're interested and you're keen to get married now, you found your spouse and stuff, always think through everything, because sometimes people think marriage is a bed of roses as well, and it's a walk in the park. And fair enough, you know what, sometimes, I won't lie to you, there are days where everything will run so smoothly, and most days will run smoothly, but there will be your odd few times where you may disagree on something very small, or you may be quite similar in things, but you still got that slight difference, and it might be hard for either one to actually compromise or give in. But marriage is about compromise. Marriage is about understanding each other and wanting to learn more about each other, and just making the most of the time that you have with each other. Because the same way for a girl to know that she has to leave her mum and dad's one day and to cherish those moments, is the same with your spouse. At the end of the day, you are going to, you know, if it's your intentions, and if, you know, Allah wills, then you will, you know, want to have a family with your spouse. But it's also a case of wanting to make the memories of as you're going into marriage. Because, you know, let's say, for example, that you're going to be with someone for the next, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 years. You're going to want to make memories from the start of the marriage, from when you started moving in and everything. You're going to want to make memories. So it's about that as well. You have to keep in mind, I think, in my personal opinion, about, you know, the difficult times, or, you know, people that might want to try and make it difficult for you to actually stick up for each other, and just, you know, back each other up, really. I think, you know, because if you're their rock and they're your rock, you have something to fall on just in case. Whereas if you know that you're not even got your own spouse on your side, then it's more like you might feel like in your heart that you're alone. I'm not saying that you can't do it without your spouse, but it's just more of a case of wanting someone there with you. Okay, sorry guys. But guys, what I'm trying to say to you guys is, at the end of the day, marriage isn't something that's easy, but marriage is something that people make out so hard and so bad and so wrong to do. There isn't a particular age. Don't ever feel like you have to like get married at a certain age. You know, people always mix up culture and religion together. Like, our religion teaches us to do it when you're ready and be able to choose and be able to refuse if you wanted to. You know, you might have certain criteria that you want from a male or a female, but at the end of the day, if you actually look in the outer world and try and think of the more important things, then you won't have such a bad feeling about marriage. But that's what I'm trying to say to you guys. Like, at the end of the day, you know, never think it, like I said, don't think it's really easy, but then don't think it's so hard. It's also about what spouse you actually have as well. If you have a spouse that wants to have you in the house at a certain time, or if they feel like they need you to be, what's the word, to be dressed in a certain way, or you're not supposed to speak to certain people, that's not, for me personally, that's not something that I would agree on, simply because even though you're married, it doesn't mean that you're not your own individual, because you are your own individual. You are still you, but with someone else that will then mold into one, to then, inshallah, like I said, if God wills, to make your own family as well. So you're molding each other to become better people, because that's an advantage as well. You're pushing people to, not in just a family, but you and like your husband or your wife, to be better people, to get them onto the straight path. Because just getting married to them in, you know, in our religion is like half our deen. So at the end of the day, that's a lot. That's a lot, guys. You just have to teach each other to do the other half as well. So you have to keep that in mind too. There's a lot of advantages, guys, trust me, but just always remember that you have a big responsibility. The second you might be classed as married, it's a big responsibility. You've got responsibility over him. He's got responsibility over you. You have to make sure that, you know, there might be certain things that you want to do, or make sure they're done at a certain time. You know, you have to make sure you're ready. You have to make sure you're ready to take that commitment. Just be ready, be happy, be keen, you know, and go with an open mind. As long as you're ready to compromise, guys, I would honestly say, you know, think through everything and think about what, you know, what you might see in a certain guy or a gal, and then take it from there, guys. But I mean, I know I thought I'd do my advantages and disadvantages, but to be honest, guys, there's not many disadvantages. It's just thoughts and reminders that you need to tell yourself. But I hope you did enjoy this video, and, you know, if there is anything that you want me to speak about, sorry, that is, you know, around this kind of topic, then guys, just comment in the comment section below, or just let me know on Snapchat or Instagram. That will also be in the description box. And yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video, and I hope it was beneficial to anyone that was out there. And if you did enjoy this video, then don't forget to give it a big massive thumbs up, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And until next time, guys, you take care. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.